and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma, behind the camera is Alex, and today we're exploring some of Scotland's beautiful beaches. Perhaps Scotland isn't the first destination that comes to mind when thinking of turquoise water and white sand beaches. But the NC500 has a number of beaches worthy of a place on any beach lover's bucket list.
Now, a trigger warning for any homophobes watching, as I know you're allergic to rainbows, this place is riddled with them and you probably won't survive the night.
In this video, we continue our journey along the NC500, exploring a number of beautiful beaches and testing out our new shower. We start our day in the most northeastern point of the Scottish mainland, Dunkeld Head, and located just off the shore are the Dunkeld Stacks, two sea stacks towering 60 metres above the treacherous North Sea. The thing that I find so interesting about them is that both stacks are almost identical. They look exactly the same. And it almost looks like there's a third one waiting to appear as soon as the rock around it starts to crumble away. It wasn't until that evening that the weather improved enough for us to get our first glimpse of how beautiful the Scottish beaches could be. Have you ever seen sand dunes quite like this before? This is like sand dunes on such an epic scale. You have these massive mounds covered in grass. This is the first sandy beach we've been to in Scotland, and it has absolutely taken my breath away. It's beautiful. That evening, we were treated to a stunning sunset before finding ourselves a nearby campsite for the night. Oh my goodness, Alex and I have just come for a morning walk, and already from up here, down in the bay, I can count at least 13 seals just bobbing around, and there's even a couple on the rocks.
You would have thought we'd be bored of seals by now, considering how much we've shown them in the videos.
Most definitely not. More seals in my life, please. It's getting ridiculous now. We spotted up to 17 seals, and the spot is just too beautiful, so I had to go back and get our camping chairs so we can actually sit and relax a little bit and soak it in. And I also couldn't think of a better spot to enjoy my morning coffee. It's like a tropical beach, minus the warm weather.
So it's like water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Like, it's kind of teasing us. Like, it could be beautiful. It is beautiful, yeah, but you can't go in.
Yeah, it's on video. I imagine it's much more enticing than in person. That wind is icy cold as well, so I imagine when you get out of the water. Although I have seen a couple of surfers walking down with their surfboards over that
surfers
way,
go everywhere, don't they? They're a different breed.
They have got wetsuits on as well.
This is a top beach rivaling anything I've seen in the UK. The closest I've seen is probably like Pembrokeshire in Wales. There's something cruel about having horribly cold water that you need to wear a wetsuit to go into. Like, half the fun of going in the sea is to pee, and so if you've got the wetsuit on, it takes away the fun.
Yeah. Looks like it goes quite deep in there.
Wow, these things are gagging to be explored. For someone who's claustrophobic, you're doing pretty well.
You can see there's a hole on the other side. Do we go all the way through?
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be any scary animals in here?
No.
No?
Just bats.
Oh, I don't like bats. Oh, I'm scared now. I'm going to turn a light on my phone.
No, no, that would disturb the bats.
Will it? I think me being here will disturb the bats.
No, there's no bats.
Am I going through?
Yeah.
I'm so scared. Why am I so scared?
I mean, you can see the exit.
Okay, I'm through the worst of it now. Whoa! Look up here, this looks so cool. I feel like I'm proper exploring. We're like inside the rock. getting dripped on a little bit too. Obviously I'm not a geologist, but I really love looking at the rocks and how you can see like the difference in the different layers. So here, look at how like compact these ones are and tightly put together, and then as you go up they look a bit more kind of rough. And the colour changes. These are sort of more of a grey colour, whereas these are very brown. Oh, I love it! I want to know all about it. Who wants to be our rock guide?
You want to know all about it? It's not so much that you'll actually go and research it, but just enough that we'll get the comments to tell us about it.
Yeah, of course. Oh, plus, we never have bloody signal out here.
I think the subscribers would like to see a touch test of the water.
Would they?
I think so.
Well, it's easy for them to say. Their hand's not going to freeze off. But I'll do it for you, because I love you guys.
And only if you subscribe.
How do I get to it without getting wet?
You have to get on all fours and crawl towards it and it'll come to you.
Oh, it's refreshing. To be honest, if you were like a brave person that swims in cold places, like King in it would probably be fine. They'd probably think we're massive wimps. But for me, that doesn't even remotely seem appealing.
I know these clips look nice, but the most interesting thing about them is that they were filmed over the space of about 3 to 5 miles. That's got to be the most variety I've ever seen in this short space.
Yeah, probably. It's amazing. I didn't expect it to be so much variety here. I thought it was kind of all going to be very similar. And the beaches, my God. We have just stopped off at this stonker of a spot. Let's be honest, it's lovely. And there's plenty of shelter from trees and bushes, which gives me a perfect opportunity to test out something that we brought on this trip and I've been waiting to use ever so patiently, and that is our new shower. We've got ourselves a portable shower bag because, as you know, we have quite a compact van, so there's no room for a built-in shower, and Dr. Prepare is actually the sponsor of today's video. This shower bag is ideal for us as it packs away really small like that. How this works is you have a big shower bag like this that you fill up with water, hot, cold, whatever you want, and you use either the foot pump or the electronic pump to give that pressure inside the bag and be able to have a shower with it. I've only tested this out once at home, so this will be the first time we're actually using it on a camping trip.
Stinky beans?
I can't wait to not be a stinky bean anymore. Right, so I'm not going to shower in cold water, so I'm going to pop the kettle on and get my kit off, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I am ready to have a shower out in the Highlands.
These are all cost.
Yeah, it's bloody cold. I have fashioned a showering setup here with a couple of magnetic hooks. So I'm going to turn on the little pressurizer that should inflate the whole bag so it's got plenty of pressure, and then I just flick the switch at the top and hopefully we will have a running shower. Just before I get started, I am just going to put something across here so we don't get any of our electronics wet, because we don't want that, do we?
And if we don't say it in video, then people will criticise you.
They just assume that we didn't, so yeah. This is a bit weird, isn't it? You guys are just at home watching me take a shower out in nature in my nutties. Is this YouTube or Pornhub?
Well, you know why most people have clicked. The thumbnails, it's pretty great.
Okay, so to turn the pressure on, I just got to push this button. Oh, I can hear it bubbling. So there's two options here. You can either just push the button at the top and it will come on, or put it up like that and it'll be continuous. Oh, it's warm. Right, let's do this. Oh God, that's going to get the car very wet, so I'm just going to hold it with my hands. Oh, hello. That's actually lovely and warm.
This is all you can get, YouTube, a bit of shoulder action.
A bit of shoulder action. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I'm actually really impressed by that. The pressure was really nice. I can actually have a warm shower. It's such a good solution for a van this size. And you could even use it as like a beach shower or something, you know, like after you go paddling in the sea, wash off all the salt water. Brilliant. This is also a very reasonably priced product. We will put a link in the description below. We do have a US and UK link, and we will also be supplying a 10% discount code for both of those stores. So check out the description if you're interested.
I did so much research about the Highlands before coming, and I've been told about it for years, how incredible it is up here. But nothing can really prepare you until you actually come.
Yeah.
How do you explain the feeling of awe that you get, the audacity of nature? Like, what?
Close to speechless when I look at the scenery. Look at it. I didn't realise it was gonna be this vast. I knew it was gonna be beautiful. People say it's beautiful, but beautiful is such an understatement.
2D images, pictures, videos cannot do it justice.
No.
It's impossible.
And even the English language can't accurately describe how incredibly vast and massive and awe-inspiring and gorgeous and oh my God, I can't stop looking at it.
But please stop and look at the road only.
Wow. It's getting silly now. I don't understand. How is my little human pea brain supposed to deal with this? It's too much.
How does not everyone have a camper van?
I don't know.
Oh my God, the water over there is ridiculous.
I can't handle it. I can't. We have just pulled up to what has to be the best campsite of the trip so far, and probably the best beach of the trip so far.
Definitely
combined.
the best beach.
Oh my goodness, we are camping overlooking the best beach we've seen. We didn't think anything was going to top earlier's beach, but the colour of the water at this one with the white sand, it's like a paradise beach. It's perfect. The name of the beach and the campsite is Sango Sands, and it is literally parked on the edge of a cliff overlooking the beach for 20 quid a night, with access to showers, toilets, fresh water, all the amenities. It's not often that Alex and I get up for sunrise, but I am so glad that we did today. It's so worth it. Look how quiet, there's beautiful beaches, and also is this not the most beautiful beach you've ever seen?
I just want to add the other side, that there's something so disgusting about waking up early that even though I love nature, it's not even worth it.
Really? You'd rather be in bed right now than on this lovely beach all to ourselves?
Oh, I don't know. Leave in the comments. Are you morning people?
Would you get up for sunrise on a trip like this, or would you not? Just a 25-minute walk from Sango Sands is Moo Cave, which is right behind me. It is the largest entrance to a sea cave in the whole of Britain.
Smoo's a funny word.
It's a funny word. Smoo. I don't know where it comes from.
Well, actually, it comes from the Norse word of smuga, which means hiding place.
Is that true? I'm quite impressed.
I'm pretty sure I just read that.
Oh, okay.
It is eerily quiet here. There's so many people up by the car park, We've come down expecting to fight the crowds and there isn't anyone. I feel like we're doing something wrong. Just based on this experience of right now, I would suggest coming early in the morning because no one's here.
And like all tourists, we don't like tourists.
This is impressive.
It is. I love all the greenery growing on the rock. Okay, how much does this bit here remind you of queuing for a ride at Disney? With the
Oh,
sound
it does.
of water in the background and like the little wooden like thing.
And it needs some sort of creepy kids singing. It's the log flume. The final stop on our trip of the North Coast 500 is Balnakeil Beach. Now, a trigger warning for any homophobes watching, as I know you're allergic to rainbows, this place is riddled with them and you probably won't survive the night. Can I say that?
They are everywhere. The rainbows are everywhere. It's
Every
magical.
30 minutes there's a rainbow, double rainbows.
I'm expecting unicorns to come out of the water at any moment.
The rainbow ended on this beach as we arrived. Have you ever seen such a thing? Sorry to the children that it appears there is no gold at the end of the rainbow. The gold here is a nice cold Scottish beach with water you can't go in. I know it looks tropical, I'm in a coat. It is that cold.
It's 10 degrees.
I would say that the beaches have got progressively better as we've gone on, in a sense of the white sand and the blue water, what you'd expect from a perfect tropical beach. However, my favourite one was Strathy Beach because it had the caves and they were so fun to explore, and it really just made it so much more interesting than just a beach to me.
For me, this one has a weird eggy smell.
You can't tell on the video,
But it's very
a bit
eggy.
eggy.
No idea why.
No.
And in turn, it can't win, even with that rainbow shot. So for me, it has to be Sango Sands.
Ooh, very nice.
I love that word. Right next to Moo Cave.
That's the reason you're choosing it.
Oh God,
Okay.
it's got a smooey smell, hasn't it? If I could give a word to the smell that I can smell that doesn't
No,
exist,
egg.
smoo.
Eggy. Oh fuck.
Sorry.
It's really smelly. Woo!
Leave in the comments which was your favourite beach and would you go in the water?
And which beach would you recommend that we didn't go to? Because apparently Scotland's riddled with them.
Or anything else that we missed out on this journey. We might not be able to do it, but people in the comments will hopefully be able to do it on their journey.
If you like the video, give it a big fat thumbs up for us. Don't forget to subscribe for more Scotland road trip action, and I'll leave it to you to sign off.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and beans out!
Next time on Travel Beans.
We've been told by the commenters, everyone always says that the West Coast is where it's all going on.
It's been hyped up massively. So
And
we're expecting big things.